talk about Price and then the offense?
Yeah, 7 strong innings from David here tonight. We hand him the 2-run lead in the first, then make it 4-1 after 2. But he kept his game under control. I thought he brought his curveball into the mix a little bit more tonight for a couple of strikeouts. This is a very good fastball hitting team, and his ability to change speeds tonight was very good. But, David tonight, 4 more RBIs, just good quality at bats up and down the lineup. Good night from Petey, 3 base hits. Just good to see the offensive production continue to be spread out throughout the lineup, but a solid game here again.
John, your team leads the majors in first inning runs, or the AL in first inning runs by like 20 runs. What is the key to the offense getting outside so quickly?
Their preparedness, their understanding of what their daily routine is. They come ready to play every single night. There's a lot of energy at the top of the lineup, particularly as we set the table for David. Those top 3 guys are getting on base frequently, but it's just their readiness each and every night that first pitch is thrown.
There's so many things going on with Jackie right now. Bogaerts and me. What does it say about how much the offense is trying to kind of overshadow the start of the game?
Well, the offense has been there right from pretty much the first week of the season. But the way we get out to early leads, if our starters throw strikes, they can manage some big innings. They're going to have probably a pretty good chance to be right in the mix, if they get into the middle to late innings of a game. So it's fun to watch. Our guys are confident. We're never giving at bats away, seemingly, despite what the score may say on the scoreboard. So, and again, that goes back to their relentless nature up and down the lineup.
John, you've been a good offensive team all year, home and road, but particularly here, over the last almost 20 games, you've been averaging 8 runs a game. Last couple of years, it seems like Fenway wasn't that real home field advantage. What is it about this team in this ballpark this year?
I think you look at the quality of the players we have. Our roster, our personnel has changed. We've added young, energetic, athletic guys that are able to go first to third, which I think is key in this ballpark because, men at scoring position or man at second base is not always a guaranteed run on a base hit, particularly the left side of the field. And it's just an all-field approach. I think that's the biggest thing. This has notoriously been a great doubles ballpark. Our hitting approach plays to that. So I think a combination of those 2 things are the reason why.
Hey, John, offense is historically somewhat streaky individually and team-wise. Do you think that the depth in the lineup is going to, if not make you slump-proof, then allow you to get away from some of those valleys?
We're going to run into good pitching. That's been the case at times already this year. But because of the length of the lineup, and when we go to guys off the bench to spell individuals, you see what Rutt's capable of doing coming off the bench and really not skipping a beat offensively. So we've got depth. We've got multiple ways that we can either manufacture runs or use power to our advantage. It's a very deep group.
Chuck and Owen, Jackie, after a team day off yesterday, first pitch he sees tonight.
Yeah, he doesn't wait around. And I don't believe he's ever faced De La Rosa before, but he gets a fastball in the middle of the plate, and his swing plays so well. We talk about why we're good at home here, and our left-handers, their swing fits this ballpark very well, and that was the case in Jackie's first AB.
Xander, how much fun is it watching what he's doing every night?
There have been different approaches. We were talking about it, in the first couple of innings. How would we attack Xander? And we've seen oppositions try to pitch him away exclusively. He takes his base hits the other way. Lately, they've been trying to throw the ball in on him. He pulls his hands in. He's got very good bat speed, good plate coverage. Good hitters are capable of handling different parts of the zone, and he's doing that.
You probably talked about this before, but do you ever just shake your head at Ortiz at what he's doing at this age?
Yeah, he's been outstanding. Tonight, he takes what the pitcher gives him. And we've done a very good job of using the whole field against the shift. Tonight, a ground ball that otherwise is a straight-up ground ball to shortstop ends up being a 2-run single. Off-speed pitch up in the zone, and there's a double to the pull side. So we're privy to everything that goes on before the game and the work that he puts in. So to see it come out and play out as consistently, you wonder how long it can continue, but he's in such a great stretch right now. It's fun to watch.
John, with Price over his last 3 starts, do you think it's just those mechanical adjustments that he made, or are there other things that you're noticing that led to success?
I'm sure the adjustments have helped. There's no doubt about it. And to me, when he's able to throw his curveball with the shape that he's now throwing it with, that's would be an indication that his delivery's on time. It gives him another off-speed pitch, another look to disrupt hitters' timing, to change eye levels with the depth of the breaking ball. So I know that he's not completely satisfied. He's expecting more even on a night when he gives up 3 runs. But that's the competitor that he is. He's in a good place. He's in a more consistent place right now.
And then with Hanley coming out of the game, how's he doing? And why'd you decide to go to Shaw instead of?
Well, Travis was available. It wasn't, mentioned that this might be a night to give him a little bit of a blow, but the x-rays were negative with Hanley. He's day-to-day. I would expect he'd be ready to go tomorrow, but we'll check him when he comes in.
What do you see from Barnes and Guajana?
Koji, as we've been, LeMahieu might not be a real good matchup for him just because there's a little bit of, he's a quality hitter with a little bit of length in his swing, and he gets a split up out over the plate for the base hit, but after that he had very good action to a split. And as we talked before the game with, Barnes' continued growth and confidence, the power continues to climb for him. That was an impressive inning of work for him tonight.
Did you hear anything on Rodriguez?
Yeah, 7 good innings here tonight. Getting off the mound, he covered first base a couple of times with a much more even gait to his run, looked more comfortable with his delivery. So we'll check him when he gets back here tomorrow. But he came out of tonight in good shape physically.